Students, how are you all? Hope you're all healthy and fine. So now let us continue the nutritional spotters. So in my last class we discussed up to the carbohydrates and protein, which are the important nutritional proximates. Now today let us understand more about the another important nutritional proximate principles, that is fats and oils. Okay, so the fats and oils are the one of the most key ingredient in our balanced diet. So here we have four spotters which will be displayed for your exams. Okay, so you should know about coconut oil, palm oil, groundnut oil and sunflower oil. So what is the major difference among these oil? Yes, coconut oil contains high percentage of saturated fat up to 92%, good for frying due to its high smoking point. Okay, now palm oil. This is primarily used for creating many of the processed foods on the market. Palm oil is reddish in color due to its beta carotene content. It is also quite high in saturated fat, 52%. Next, groundnut oil. Next to the olive oil, it is the rich source of monounsaturated fatty acid, accounts for 49%. Peanut oil has a high smoke point related to many other cooking oils, so it is commonly used for frying foods, okay, because of high smoking point. Next we have sunflower oil. Next to safflower oil, sunflower oil contains high amount of polyunsaturated fatty acids, okay, PUFA. It contains monounsaturated fat also up to only 20% and omega-6 fatty acids also. Sunflower oil is also rich in vitamin E. So these are the differentiating features between the coconut oil, palm oil, groundnut oil and sunflower oil. One thing we should remember here, coconut oil has high smoking point. Other characteristics important feature of coconut oil is it has high percentage of saturated fatty acid. We should remember this 92%. Okay. Next, palm oil. Yes, it is reddish in color. One thing that should come to your mind, it is mainly used for processed food, okay, in the market because it is cheap, okay, not very much costlier. Then it has high saturated fatty acids also. Okay, so next, groundnut oil, we should remember it has again high smoke point, because of that it is used for frying. And this peanut oil is rich in MUFA, about 49%. And again sunflower oil also has a good smoking point, and it has both polyunsaturated fatty acid, monounsaturated fatty acid and omega-6 fatty acid, and one more extra is vitamin E. It is rich in vitamin E. So let us, these are all the different types of oils, okay, fats and oils which are of public health importance. Next, coming to the groundnuts. Yes, everybody know what is groundnut or peanuts. So the major things you should know here is the four sets of questions. Identify and write the following nutritive values per 100 grams. That as I'm keep telling from my last class, you should be aware of protein, carbohydrate and energy it yields for each nutrient or the spotters we show under nutrition. Okay, and all these spotters, when you come back to college, we are going to show one day as a crash course. Okay, one day we'll have and we'll display all the spotters. They are all very simpler. Yes, you are already aware of these peanuts. So what is the amount of protein? Yes, 25 gram. What is the amount of carbohydrate? 20 gram. And what is the energy? 549 kilocalorie. And it is poor source of vitamin A and vitamin C. This you should remember. It doesn't give us vitamin A and vitamin C. What is the public health importance of this food article? Because of its rich in high protein and fat, it is used to prepare Indian multi-purpose food which can be used efficiently to reduce undernutrition or malnutrition. Daily recommended allowance of this group in the diet of adult male and sedentary worker. Yes, we should be aware of a dietary requirement of groundnut. Coming to green leafy vegetable, GLV. Okay, identify the nutritional spotter, mention the nutrition. there is no need for you to tell about green leafy vegetables. Yes, your spinach, your what is that, spinach, and then what are the other types, methi. Yes, methi leaves. So they all comes under green leafy vegetables. Okay, so these green leafy vegetables contain oxalic acid, which makes calcium unavailable for absorption. High oxalates and fibers reduce the bioavailability of the minerals. And what are the nutritional importance? Yes, green leafy vegetable is advised for obesity reduction, vitamin A deficiency, pregnant and lactating mother, and person with constipation, because it yields mainly important dietary fibers. That is the reason it is advised in these individuals. And what is, or again, identify and write about the nutritional profile. Yes, what is the important component it contains? It contains oxalic acid, which makes the calcium unavailable for absorption. High oxalates and fibers reduce the bioavailability of minerals. So this is the nutritional importance. Next, and mention the nutritional importance. Yes, it is mainly advised for obesity reduction, vitamin A deficiency, pregnant lactating mother, and persons with constipation. Yes, next move on to the another important component of our balanced diet. Yes, that is jaggery. Identify and write the following. Yes, we should know the nutritive value of jaggery per 100 gram, proteins, carbohydrate, and energy, and what it is rich in. Okay, so it proteins is nil, carbohydrates, yes, it is an important carbohydrate giving yielding nutrient 99.5 gram, and energy is 400 kilocalorie. And what it is rich in? It is rich in iron, carotene, and calcium. Identify and write the following nutritive value per 100 gram and daily recommended allowance of this group of food in a diet of an adult male or sedentary worker. It is about 30 gram. Okay, recommended daily allowance. And again, it doesn't give any protein. It is rich in carbohydrate and energy. Okay, but it is also said that it is also rich in iron, carotene, and calcium. Yes, so we should increase our consumption of sugar in the form of jaggery rather than the white sugar. Okay, white sugar, which is often used many chemicals during the manufacturing of your sugarcane white sugar. Yes, next is the milk. Yes, milk to is it not a difficult spotter for you all to identify? Yes, even a small child, a newborn also can able to identify the milk, isn't it? Yes. So what is the protein, carbohydrate, and fats and energy yielded by the milk? It gives about 3 grams of protein, 4 grams of fat, and energy, 70 kilocalories per 100 gram. That may be almost 100 ml of milk. The milk is poor source of vitamin C. Yes, milk will not give us vitamin C. And daily recommended allowance of this food particle, milk in a pregnant and a lactating mother, about 250 ml in a pregnant and lactating woman should drink the milk. Okay, daily. Next comes to an important egg. Yes, egg is a vegan or a non-vegan? A big question mark. Okay, so still that dilemma is there. So let us know about egg. What is the importance of this egg? How much nutritive value does it yield per 100 gram of egg? It is 13 grams of protein, carbohydrate is null, and fat is 13 gram, and energy is 170 kilocalorie. Egg contains all fat soluble and water soluble vitamins in good amount except vitamin C, and it is also called bioavailability of egg is very good. Okay, and cholesterol content, why boiled egg is nutritionally superior to raw egg? Because the cholesterol content will be 250 milligram per egg. Which part of the egg is not advised for a specific group of a person, and why? Egg yolk is rich in fat and cholesterol. How much? About 7 gram, and cholesterol about 250 milligram per egg. Thus, diabetics, hypertensives, hypercholesteroids, cardiac patients have to avoid yellow part of the egg. Okay, because it will yield more cholesterol, and the bioavailability of the egg is 100%. Okay, so it is a complete source of protein. We can also call it is a complete source of protein. So these are all the features you must know about egg. Next, we have very important common salt. Yes, iodized salt. So is it difficult to identify? Identify the spotter, and we should write the public health importance of iodized salt. Iodization of salt is now the most widely used prophylactic public health measure against endemic goiter. Yes, an example for prophylactic public health measure which is for against Endemic goiter is iodized salt. In India, the level of iodization is fixed under Prevention of Food Adulteration Act, and it is not less than 30 ppm at the production point and not less than 15 ppm of iodine at the consumer level. Why is this difference? Yes, iodine, it evaporates during the process of transportation from the production of the manufacturing site to the place of consumption. That is why it is 30 ppm at the production point and at the consumption point it is 15 ppm. Okay, iodized salt is most economical, convenient and efficient means of mass prophylaxis in endemic areas. Under the National Iodine Disease Control Activities, the Government of India proposed to completely replace common salt with iodized salt in a phased manner. Recently, National Institute of Nutrition at Hyderabad has come out with a new product, common salt fortified with iron and iodine, also called 2-in-1 salt. Yes, so that's all about the iodized salt. So these are the must known points under the important public health importance of iodized salt. So this completes about 21 spotters regarding the nutritional spotters. Yes, so I expect you all to write down this copy in your record. Okay, so and all the spotters will be visual, will be shown to you, displayed to you when you come back in one practical class. Okay, so you will have a brief class, okay, introduction on all these spotters. Yes, before you go to the next term, we will make you thorough with these spotters, and you need to submit the completed record after you rejoin the colleges, okay, after the online classes completes. So hope you all understood about these spotters for today. The fats and oils, yes, going back, groundnut. Next, green leafy vegetables, we had jaggery, we discussed about milk, then egg and iodized salt. Okay, so please write it down in the record, and looking for you for the next spotters. Okay, public health important spotters. Okay, see you all again with the next PPT. Okay, take care, stay at home and be healthy. Thank you all.